Welcome back to Old Studio Car, where we bring history, elegance, and timeless engineering together. Today we are talking about a true symbol of class and prestige, a 1930 vintage luxury automobile that represents an era when cars were not just machines, but rolling works of art. This classic luxury vehicle from 1930 reflects craftsmanship, attention to detail, and mechanical simplicity that modern cars can only admire from a distance. From the outside, the 1930 vintage luxury car instantly commands respect. The long, flowing body lines are smooth and elegant, designed with pure hand-shaped metal rather than computer software. The tall chrome grille at the front stands proudly, often finished with intricate patterns that define the brand identity of that era. Large round headlights sit high and wide, providing a bold yet graceful face. These headlights were not just functional, they were statements of luxury. The fenders are long and curved, hugging the wheels perfectly and giving the car a grounded, powerful stance. Chrome accents are generously used around the grille, headlights, door handles, and bumpers, adding sparkle and sophistication. The wheels are typically large steel rims with elegant hubcaps, sometimes paired with whitewall tires that enhance the premium appearance. Every angle of this car reflects hand-built quality, from the solid doors to the finely aligned body panels. Even today, this exterior design feels royal, classy, and unforgettable. Moving deeper into its character, the overall build quality of a 1930 luxury car is incredibly solid. These vehicles were made using thick steel frames and heavy-duty materials, which is why many of them are still alive today. The paint finishes were deep and rich, often in black, dark blue, maroon, or two-tone combinations that highlighted elegance rather than aggression. The hood is long and commanding, hinting at the powerful engine underneath, while the rear section flows smoothly with a well-balanced proportion. Everything about this car's exterior speaks of prestige and exclusivity. When it comes to performance, the 1930 vintage luxury car was not designed for racing, but for smooth, confident, and dignified driving. Under the hood, you typically find a large displacement inline-6 or V8 engine, depending on the manufacturer. These engines were built for torque rather than speed, delivering strong low-end power that allowed effortless cruising. Power output may seem low by today's standards, usually ranging between 80 to 120 horsepower, but during that era, this was considered impressive. The engine produces a deep, refined sound that feels mechanical and authentic, not artificial or over-processed. Acceleration is smooth and steady, offering a calm driving experience that matches the luxury personality of the car. The transmission is usually a manual gearbox with non-synchronized gears, which requires skill and patience to operate. Driving this car is a true mechanical experience, where every gear shift feels connected and purposeful. The suspension setup is soft and comfort-focused, designed to absorb road imperfections and deliver a floating ride quality. Steering is heavier compared to modern cars, but it provides a direct connection to the road, making the driver feel fully involved. Talking about maximum speed, the 1930 vintage luxury car is capable of reaching around 70 to 90 miles per hour, depending on the engine and condition. While this may not sound fast today, it was more than enough for the road conditions of that time. Cruising comfortably at 45 to 55 miles per hour was considered ideal, offering stability and smoothness. This car was never about speed records, it was about arriving in style and comfort. Fuel average is another interesting aspect. These classic luxury cars were not designed with fuel efficiency in mind. On average, you can expect around 8 to 12 miles per gallon. The large engines, heavy body weight, and older fuel systems naturally result in higher fuel consumption. However, during the 1930s, fuel prices were not the major concern they are today, especially for luxury car buyers. Owners focused more on prestige, reliability, and comfort rather than mileage. Now let's talk about the price update. Back in 1930, a luxury car like this was extremely expensive, often costing several $1,000s, which was a massive amount during that time. These cars were owned by wealthy individuals, business leaders, and high-status families. In today's market, the value of a 1930 vintage luxury car depends heavily on its condition, originality, and brand. A well-maintained or fully restored example can easily range from $80,000 to over $300,000. Rare models or historically significant vehicles can go even higher at auctions. Collectors value these cars not just as vehicles, but as investments and pieces of automotive history. What truly makes the 1930 vintage luxury car special is the emotional connection it creates. It represents an era of patience, craftsmanship, and pride in engineering. Every drive feels like stepping back in time, where the journey mattered more than the destination. There are no digital screens, no driver aids, and no distractions, just pure mechanical harmony. For classic car lovers and collectors, owning a 1930 luxury automobile is about preserving history. It is about respecting the roots of the automotive world and celebrating how far technology has come. Even after nearly a century, this car still turns heads, earns respect, and tells stories without saying a word. That's all for today on Old Studio Car. If you love vintage luxury, timeless design, and classic performance, this 1930 masterpiece truly deserves a place in automotive history. Stay connected with Old Studio Car for more legendary classics and unforgettable automotive stories.